Good morning, happy Thursday, and welcome to another YouTube video. I thought today we could spend the day together. As I said, it's a Thursday. It's a bit of a different Thursday because I'm actually not teaching today. So yeah, I thought I'd take you along with my day, show you what I get up to work-wise, training-wise. I've also got a dance class later. So yeah, it's looking like a busy but positive day today. If you guys are new here, my name is Georgia and I'm a women's online health and fitness coach. I specialise in helping women drop at least 5 to 10 kilos of body fat, tone up and build a lifestyle for them that actually sticks long term. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back for another video. It is currently coming up to 8:30 in the morning, so I'm literally just about to start work. So the first thing that I do, obviously, aside from get up, get ready, make my bed, make sure the flat is tidy, do the dishwasher, which I've already done, is take my supplements. So I drink 2 of these always every single morning before I do anything else. I normally have some kefir, but I have run out. My food shop is coming tomorrow, so that'll have to wait. But this is my supplement cupboard. When we moved in here, I was like, I want to make sure I have a cupboard that is dedicated to supplements. So I'll run you through what I'm taking right now in my supplement stack. So the first 2 things are actually sprays. We've got vitamin D and vitamin B. Then the next 2 that I take are these. We've got ashwagandha and we've also got zinc as well. Then we have a prebiotic and probiotic. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that for me, gut health is a big thing that I'm focusing on this year. Hence the kefir and prebiotic and probiotic. I try and eat more fermented foods where I can, and just generally making sure that I'm also looking after my mental health, which is going to support my gut health too, as well as obviously prioritising a high quality diet. And then we have these 3, which are magnesium, turmeric and omega-3s. Okay, that is supplements done. I don't know what's happening to my voice this morning. Water, 3/4 of the way done. I'm also going to make myself a matcha. I've actually converted to the hot matcha life recently, which is crazy. I was like so convinced that cold matcha was the only way forward for me, and I didn't think I would like hot matcha, but I have a hot matcha with coconut milk, which is generally my milk of choice anyway, and then I also put honey in it as well. Matcha is ready. I'm going to start some work. I will check in with you guys in a little bit. My first hour of work is always what I call my sort of more admin hour, just making sure all of my messages are replied to my clients, and also on social media, posting to socials, getting myself organised for the day basically, and then I will come back in a little bit because I'm going to have a pre-workout bowl of shreddies and then probably head to the gym sooner rather than later so I can get that done. And then I'll kind of be into my main work so I can kind of focus and not have the distraction of popping out to go to the gym at lunchtime. So yeah, we're going to crack on with some work and get some steps done at the same time, just so I don't have to worry about those. And yeah, I will see you guys in a little bit. I just thought I would check in. I am nearly done with my first hour of work, so I'm going to go have a pre-workout bowl of shreddies in just a second. But I've just put together a transformation post for Instagram that I'm just about to post, and I want to share it with you guys because my client looks incredible, I can't lie. I'm sorry, but can we appreciate the back gains? Literally insane. Waist is so snatched, glutes are looking incredible, the back is looking so strong. Honestly, it just makes me so so proud to look back at photo shoot pictures, and this client has actually done another photo shoot since then, and then went on holiday and just did another dieting phase and just is continuing to look better and better and better. And that's such that is the coolest thing about working with people long term, seeing them go through all these different sort of phases. We've done a really good building phase, which is why her back looks so incredible. And yeah, it's just amazing to be part of this process in people's lives, because yeah, honestly, she's crushing it. She really is absolutely crushing it. But I am gonna go have a pre-workout bowl of shreddies, so let's head to the kitchen. It's shreddies time and I am very excited. I've actually spent a little bit longer working than I thought, and I've still got a couple of bits to do, which kind of works well. So I'm going to have my shreddies now and then do a couple more bits before I head to the gym, just because it does buy me a little bit more time later, and the fact that I'm not teaching makes a world of difference. Usually on a Thursday I am on a massive time crunch, just to make sure I get through everything, business-wise, coaching-wise, before I then have to basically finish work by 3:30. And when I do have a lot of client programs to write, it can be a lot. Milk of choice. If you like coconut milk, this is just the best. I am not a fan of Alpro milks. I just think they taste really artificial. I am definitely a bit of a milk alternative snob. Fun fact about me. Hate cow's milk, just hate the taste of it. I had quite a lot of issues with dairy when I was like a kid / teenager, so I just didn't really have cow's milk, and now I find the taste of it just awful because I guess I was not used to having it. But to be honest, I mean, sometimes I'll have like a bowl of cereal like this, but 9 times out of 10, the only time I ever touch any sort of milk product is when I have a matcha in the morning, and then that's literally it for the day. Anyway, random milk tangent over. I'm gonna go and eat these and then do a couple more work bits. I'm gonna aim to be out of the house by 10 o'clock, which means that I can start my gym session by 10:30. So I think that should put me in a good spot. Guys, something really tragic just happened. You're probably thinking, Georgia, it's like October, why are you just in your sports bra and shorts? I just ate my cereal, and obviously, like the adult that I am, wanted to drink the chocolate milk at the bottom of my cereal, picked it up, and it just didn't really go. I think I just poured it too quickly, and it went all down my top, went all down the chair I was sitting on, and our like dining table chairs are cream. And I was like, it went all over my leg, it went all over my hoodie, it went all over the floor. The chair is okay, the hoodie is now gone in the wash. So yeah, I need to get a different jumper. Yeah, it's really bizarre because I was eating my shreddies and I thought, oh, how awful would it be if I poured this milk all over my white hoodie? So I feel like I jinxed myself a little bit, but yeah, a little bit more work and then I'm gonna go to the gym, but I need to put on a new jumper first because I'm kind of cold now. New jumper mission accomplished. Okay, that is part 1 of work done. As I said, new jumper on. I'm gonna go and jump in the car. I also need to get some petrol. I've been doing that thing where I feel like getting petrol is probably the bane of my adult life. But you know when you're like, I'm just gonna leave this for as long as possible. I'm definitely not someone who drives around with like 5 miles of petrol, or like my boyfriend will drive around when his petrol says like 0 miles left. I'm not that person at all. But my warning light came on the other day when I was driving back from dinner with friends, and I actually didn't drive my car at all yesterday, so I was like, this is good because I don't have to get petrol. But I'm gonna go to the gym and I'll get petrol on the way back because the gym's literally around the corner and I drive past the petrol station. So yeah, today I have a strength / plyometric session, so a lot of kind of like big compound like explosive movements, obviously designed for what I'm currently training for, which is a high rocks, literally in maybe 3 weeks time, just like 3.5 weeks time, 4 weeks time, not long basically, which is crazy. So yes, that is what today's session is, and then a little bit of conditioning at the end, so hence I am in shorts today. Because you're probably thinking, again, it's cold, but what is the temperature? Because yeah, it's literally currently 10 degrees outside, and yes, I will be going outside in my shorts. But I feel like, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like my legs were a lot hardier than like my arms. If I was to have my arms out, I would feel much colder. But I feel like having my legs out, I can get down with that. Plus I only have to walk from my car to the gym and back again, and then obviously fill up with petrol. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys after my training session, and then I probably will have my like proper breakfast before I get into the main bulk of my work for over lunchtime and this afternoon into this evening. And just like that, we are back from the gym. I am just preparing some electrolytes. This is the tropical flavour that I actually tried in another video that is so good. I actually just did an Amazon order this morning to restock those because I am loving them. Bit of a change of plan for the rest of my like working day. I'm actually going to go do some co-working with one of my friends. She's not having the best time, so I'm going to go and keep her company. I popped and bought her some flowers and also some cookies. So I am gonna quickly eat and shower because I am so sweaty, and then I'm gonna go meet her to do a little bit of co-working this afternoon. I might try and get a couple of clips, but if I don't, I will check in with you guys a little bit later on today. That gym session was honestly, it was a lot. Conditioning is one of those things, it can sometimes feel really good, obviously in a hard way, but sometimes it literally just feels like a bit of an uphill battle, and I feel like my clumsy streak has continued from where I spilled chocolate, well, through chocolate milk all down myself this morning. In my conditioning part of my session, I had some wall balls, and I just couldn't get into a rhythm for love nor money. The amount of times it hit me in the face, the amount of times I dropped it, it was a bit chaotic. So if anybody saw me in the gym today, No, you did not, especially with those wall balls. So yeah, the coordination is just not it today at all, but I have also filled up my car with petrol, so now I don't have to worry about that. Although saying that, they say these things come in three: the chocolate milk, the wall balls, and then I pulled the nozzle out of the petrol pump and petrol literally poured everywhere. Luckily my trainers did not get hit, but I feel like they're my three things that have happened today, so I'm ready for that to be done and dusted. But yeah, I'm gonna have my electrolytes. I am gonna jump in the shower, and then yeah, I'm gonna make some brunch. I'm gonna have eggs and avocado today, I think. We are changed, we're in a new outfit. I've re-slicked my hair back, I've done my skincare again. I'm feeling much fresher after my shower. Egg prep is in full swing. We've got avocado, eggs are currently cooking. I always put the lid on top of them and it means the top bits cook so much better. Toast is in. So yeah, we are in progress. I've also packed my bag so that is my toast, so that I am ready, so I can literally just head straight out the door and yeah, get to this co-working and crack on with some client programs. And breakfast is served. We've got 3 eggs fried with some low calorie spray oil. We've got toast, the littlest bit of butter, some avocado, and then drizzled on top is chili oil. I'm literally obsessed with this meal. So yeah, I'm gonna go and eat this and then I will jump in the car. Like I say, I don't know if I will film much while I'm out, but I will try and check in with you guys at some point this afternoon. And I am back home. My day is definitely not over yet, but I had a very productive afternoon of work. It's now early evening. If you can't tell, it is pitch black outside. This lighting is making me look very shiny, but I still have some bits and bobs to finish off with work, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cook dinner and go to dance. Tonight, as always, we have HelloFresh. On the cards for dinner, we have got a noodle soup situation. This is one pot ginger and lime chicken noodle soup. So I'm going to cook this in a little bit before I go to dance, but like I said, I'm going to do probably another at least an hour or so of work. Like I said, obviously a big thing today was me being able to be there for my friend. So yeah, just making the time to get some more work done now that I am back home. But that is pretty much my entire Thursday. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video. I honestly find watching what people get up to, hearing what people get up to really interesting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and if you made it this far, as I said, thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video.